And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Houston's offense will get the ball first. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself, make those plays, and don't make the big mistakes.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference since they've expanded the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, Dave. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. You've got two guys covering the tight end. As a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Yeah, and third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You've got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Got his man quickly.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Blunt. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short like that on your side of the field. Just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball in your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense and the offensive.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. There they go. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They go to the ground. Across the 45. Still running at the 40.
And that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get it out of the strike.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Grab behind the line, it's Hicks. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sets up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver. And then you see the running back home. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep...
Touchdown goal. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Down close 2nd and goal like this, you got to find your best matchup. Really nice play call. Looked like they had the defense on their heels there. That was a nice touchdown.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Forward and finds his man on one. He's raced on the left side. The 40. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown. Huge game. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they got him 1st and 10 and plus 30. closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. Down the road, I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Scanning the field, it's Blunt. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. On the double. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make it.
Touchdown! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. Working out left side now.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Lines up tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 20. That forward catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field.
Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about
My life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
leaves it with the back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season. What a momentum-changing play for his team.
He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got the tight end. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run play action. Quarterback extends the play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's how they win the lead.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Houston will be forced to punt. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fakes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had to knock it down so quickly. Offense a little backed up here, boy, but it helped to run this 3rd down. To throw, it's Blunt. Firing to the right, complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Hudson. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wide out. Finds space on the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Let's go. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And boys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown Buffalo. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys, I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. Running back searching for the hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half. They're trying to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab on the left. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw. It's Blunt. He's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He looks it in and gets the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Makes the grab. It's off. Breaks it wide open. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way, got down to the 26. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Got a little space. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the focus reason Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like he had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll find his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Blunt. Got his man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes a great big play. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Bulls. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense comes onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Shaw. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wants to throw. It's Blunt. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. offense once again. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the chute. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now they'll try the right side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes are all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll run it from the gun. He powers through the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
691, Gators Farm. Igloo.
They'll run it. It's hit. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Red pass is complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buffalo! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Got him in the open, and they don't drag him down until he gets over the 36-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. The outside is complete. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. New set of downs after the completion. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Blunt. Finds his big tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bulls are in the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
This might be an opportunity, too, Rich, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look...
Into the secondary on the line. Huge play there into plus territory. Sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man to the left. And he crosses the goal line to get some touchdown. They still count on the 6.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Blunt. Throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And it's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Here's the pressure. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this